Good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I am the Trishitkin, and welcome to episode 14 of our DNS Techpack Let's Play. Season 4,025,000,000 and episode 62, season 12, episode beta-ness. Yes. Okay, so, enough nonsense. In between episodes, I did stuff. I am puzzled. I've been doing stuff. I have upgraded my power system. Yay! So I've got HV wire cables everywhere. I was able to shrink down the amount I needed. I also added another battery bank. So I've got 2 capacitor banks there, as you can see, which now hold 10 million RF, which is good. That's a lot of RF. And as you can see, they're all connected up here with some relays, dynamo, da-da-da, and yeah, it goes under there. I wanted to make it look whole, so the wire just disappears. Meh. And our tree farm has been running. I think its axle probably broken. Oh no, it's not. It's fixed, but it'll be backlogging. Yeah, it's going to be backlogged because that's what it's like. And I don't think I did anything else in between episodes apart from that. Oh, I made a cake. Because why not? I wanted to see if my cake making stuff worked. It does. I can just go cake and over to the wheat one. Boop. Cake. Let them go back in and there will be milk in ready again. Like that. See? Excellent. So I can, essentially I could auto-craft cakes. I do think in refined storage there is an auto-crafting sort of thing. Network distribution. I'm pretty sure there's a crafting thing. Maybe not. Crafter. There it is. Pattern coder. So yeah, it's possible to auto-craft out of this thing. I've got another cake. So, this episode, what I want to do is, now that we've got lots of power, we're not worried too much about the tech stuff that we will move on to. But I've been wanting to try and push on a wee bit more with the blood magic. And as you've seen last time, I could not get myself the next tier because I can't keep up quick enough even with the incense altar. So, what I went ahead and done is I've already made myself the Dagger of Sacrifice, which is just an iron sword and 3000 LP in the blood altar. What this does is when there's mobs nearby and I kill them with this sword, it actually, drops the blood into the altar. Handy, right? Uses their blood rather than mine. I like this thought. So what I'm going to do is I think we should make a little bit of a mob farm. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this, to be honest. Because I haven't really thought it through. I just yeah, whatever happens kind of scenario. So what I'm going to do first is, oh yeah, I made pressure plates. They're like invisible from Ender.io, but yeah, they're there. That's why there's that one grass block, because it doesn't work on paths. So if it can't be there, can it? I want to put one up, and of course. There. Cool, so I've got that bit. So that's where I know where I need to start. And I don't know if I really want to bother making it a big drop. I mean, it helps, I suppose, for, big drops help for the one, because you only need the last kill. This sword, whatever it is, hasn't got a lot of damage on it. I don't know actually what it says at all. I don't think it says anything at all, does it? Anyway, So I just need to figure out how to do this. And before you ask, I do have a plan. Kind of. I kind of have a plan. Slightly, maybe have a small plan. A rough plan, shall we say. A planet. No, it's like a planet then, isn't it? Like a... Could really do with flight is the main point in this though. So as I said, I don't think I want to go miles high because I don't think there's much point. I'm just doing it this tiny wee hole because I mean I could do bigger, I suppose. No, I'll just keep like this. So maybe like that's not unreasonable height, is it? And do this. I might try and make it so that spiders don't spawn as well. Do I need this to be cobblestone up here? No. What I do need actually is some dirt. I've still got to get some more food. I'll figure out a better food system because right now that is not very good. Don't need to do that. I could have come in and got cake, but you know. So let's grab some dirt. Need a decent amount of dirt. We'll see why in a minute, or 2 or 3. Cool. So this will actually be like here. Do I have? Of course, I've actually got that craftery thing, don't I? I could have the building one thing. Should have brought it. So what should I do? Yeah, really should have brought that crafter thing. You know what? I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go run down and get it. And I forgot to hit record. So I've actually been starting off building my grassy bits. So you might be thinking, this doesn't look like it's going to be a very decent farm because it's very small, very tight, and yeah, just kind of looks not very useful. But don't worry. I have, as I said, got plans for it. So, maybe 2 more? Yeah, why not? 2 more. My tower's in the way now. That's still brought that out for some reason. Fair enough. Probably going to run out of blocks now in that case. Yeah, no, I've got crap tons. Crap tons. Cool, and I'll bring dirt out. Another set. Yeah. Cool. And also what I'm going to do is this. Just for now, those blocks will get broken. So, because I don't particularly want any Enderman to spawn either, well, Endermen do fit down a 1 block hole, so why not? Yeah, screw it, why not? Why did I do that? I could just do easy. I'm probably going to do the roof in slabs because I don't want to have to light it up. So I'm going to have to grab slabs at some point because I don't have any made, I don't think really, apart from what I made that second ago. Cool. So why don't I kind of half finish this up off camera, because it is just a lot of me just kind of dotting about building this structure. So once I get closer to the end, I'll try and remember to start recording. And yeah, so I'll be back in a sec, guys. And I'm back. So as you can see, I have finished my room. I've also put water streams down here. Now I've got these blocked off for a reason, and I shall get to it in a second. So these just stick out so that the 8 blocks that water runs stops right here. So it didn't really do that, but okay. So it doesn't fall down, but mobs that land in it will get pushed down off of it. Handy. And yeah, problem is with slabs is they let light through, and I'm not 100% sure. We don't have a light level thing on here, so I'm going to have to maybe install one of those myself. Of course, I don't have any eye turned on just now because it's causing a bug in the beta version of this. So the last thing that I need to do, which is what the most dangerous part is, in my mind, is this drop of evil. And once I hit this with one of the blocks of dirt, it should spread out. These are very rare drops, so I'm hoping this is going to work. Should spread out between all this dirt in this area reasonably quickly. When it does that, I'm going to run out here as fast as I can, block up this hole, and we'll be happy. Of course, I've got to get these out of the way as well. So go. Oh my god, that worked. Ah, these things are very strong. And creepers blew me up. Ah, please don't say it's blown up like half of that room as well. I forgot about creepers. There's a creeper down here. Don't blow up here. Crud. Need weapons. Get in there. I knew that was going to be the harder part of my venture. Don't. Oh, you blew up a bloody block. Well, that's annoying. Please see my gravestones down here. Oh, it's not. Where is it? Oh, it's at the top of this pillar. It's going to get nighttime in a second, so I'm definitely not going to go in there at nighttime. I'm going to fix this back up again. Oh, it looks like it blew up a couple of my glowstone as well. So I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. Right, I'm back. So I'm going to try and somehow get up here without dying a horrible, painful death. Oh, damn it. That creeper blasts a big hole in there. Which is a shame. All that work I did. Cool. So we did that. I might be able to, if I sneak up the top here, let's kind of have a wee cheeky peek in, shall we? Yeah, so this corner is completely gone. Did I get all the blocks around? I didn't even get all the blocks around either. Ooh, this is not going to be easy. Woohoo. No, go away. Blocks on the side as well, which is annoying, are missing. Now, I don't know if this stuff spreads afterwards. It used to, but it was a while ago. I just need it to get to there as well. So I don't know. These guys hit hard as well. Oh, tree, hi. Thank you. So let's try and do that. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, this is not going to be easy to fix. Why is that so unaesthetic? We do actually have a skeleton down here. So yeah, I'm going to kill that skeleton right there. See what happens with my dagger of sacrifice. Cool. It's got a very dark bow. Cool, so that works. They don't need to be any downed in that. This is going to take a bloody long time to try and fix. This is. Yeah, this is annoying. I don't know if I can do this easily or not. I wonder if I'm close enough. No, not close enough for it to count. Ooh. If I could just get a couple of pieces over there. Let's try going back around here a sec. Oh, they hit hard. You know what, guys? This is going to take me absolutely forever, so I'm going to do this off camera because this literally is going to take me a long time to try and not die doing. Always when you play with mob farms, it's never going to be easy. Especially when it comes to creepers. What I could really do with is like a creeper neon zoo. Or whatever they're called nowadays. Let's get that covered up first. So yeah, I'm going to do this off camera and hopefully survive. I'm going to use hopefully there because God knows if it will. So guys, I'll be right back. And I'm back. So it turns out it doesn't burn up in the daylight. I was worried that it did like it used to. It used to go on fire in the daylight. So I thought, I'll just knock the roof off. And if it burns, it burns. I'll figure something else out. Luckily for me, it doesn't. So I knocked off the roof, put down the killed any mobs I could. Luckily all the creepers are dead. And yeah, so we've got those things going there. So all I need to do is cover this up again. Like I did before. Mobs will start spawning. I won't be dying. I'm out of. God damn it. I didn't see how many I had. Yeah, some of the roof got blasted by a creeper, but that's not the point. I'm sure stack is enough. Well, I can definitely hear the baddies spawning. So I have to gingerly go around so they don't see me. Done. There's a small design flaw. By small, I mean reasonably big. Which I could deal with now, but I'm not going to. My god, there's lots of mobs inside there now. As we can hear. What I'm kind of hoping to won't happen is they're going to spawn so many that they're going to push each other into the well, basically. The water helping the process. But there's probably a few of you realising what my terrible faux pas was, and others who don't know. It's my water well is so not deep enough for them. Look, if I just one hit kills on all of them. Now I'm going to let them spawn. I'm not going to actually kill them here just now, because what I want to happen is have a few of them sitting there collected up together, so I can just sort of go along and kill them all at the same time whilst I'm focusing on putting rubbish away, so I can do stuff. Fill up the blood altar doohickey whilst not actually using it. I lost my train of thought there, guys. Really sorry. Just realised I have no more of these beans left. As I say, they're not the best food source, but you sure get a hell of a lot of them. So yeah, we should be getting decent amount of mobs, and it's not too far a drop that they might die or might not die or something, but they shall. Where'd that skeleton go that was there? There's definitely a skeleton there, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure they don't despawn. Let's see, I should have space in my blood network. Let's just keep that out. Where is it? This thing. If I throw this in here, so I can soak up all the lovely experience, this thing should be emptying pretty quickly. So yeah, it's working pretty well. Yeah. Seems to work also whilst I'm nearby. So that's a good plus. We've got to a good start there. Good start. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna sleep, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So if we remember about the next blood orb, it is the magician's, and we need 25,000 LP. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my sacrificial dagger, make sure it's all zooped up. I'm going to... God, these things seem to despawn when you go too far away from them, so that's a little bit annoying. So, but what I'm also going to do is I've got my block of gold, got the sacrificial dagger, and I'll wait till it gets quite low, kill a few mobs, or should I use a sacrificial dagger? I can't remember if it filled up. It fills up a decent amount. Oh look, I've got 21,000 in my LP. So that's full. I filled that with my blood letters pack. So it's ready. I've got a couple of mobs, and I've got mobs. You're like a super Enderman, are you? See, it's got the smoke particles coming off it. That means he's like badass, like super fast and everything. So I see. Look at that. They're actually despawning reasonably quickly. These guys. So I'll probably have to kill these guys first as they're coming down. So it's like over limiting themselves up there. There's going to be so much. So I should really maybe change my water worry system to make this efficient before I try this. Maybe just so I don't ponce it up. Oh, he's gone. See that? There's too many mobs in there up the top. So I'm going to have to, probably going to have to either deepen the waterway trench, which is probably what I'm going to have to do. I could maybe try and level up the water. Nah, I think I'll be able to deepen the trench one. I think that'll be the best thing to try and do. Yeah, see that, they're despawning because there's just too many mobs up there. We're not really at the wrapping up point, but we're really bloody close to it. See, they're just despawning so quickly. It's unfair. It's unfair. So yeah, I'm going to do it off camera. We're going to make it. I know it's a little bit short, which is unusual for me. Very unusual for me to have a shorter episode than usual. But I'm going to have to. So in between this episode and next, I'm going to deepen the waterways and try and get them to actually go to the centre. There's a couple other blocks actually I can think of. Let me see. When there's a lot of them like that, it's super simple to get. Yeah, so there is actually a block called the Attractor. This thing. I wonder if I can. A village. Is that a villager's soul in there? We need a soul binder. You know what? We might make this a tractor obelisk. What it does is it sort of pulls all the mobs into one area. Baby zombie did not want to get taken in there. So, getting off track. So I might sort of make some of the materials getting ready for making that a tractor obelisk in between episodes, and I'll also deepen that trench up there. I'll just sort of create them a bit bigger. So guys, this is the Tresh Etkin signing off episode 14. Have fun!